you can't heal fast. Pulling all your teeth won't change your past.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Giants. Well, a tough start for both of these teams, still searching for their first win of the season as we get going in Week 3. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Jeffrey Simmons. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Dart now on second down. He rolls to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Dart now. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Knocked away, and that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at fourth down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. His first throw is an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. They've got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working on second down. Dart flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they couldn't. Third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To throw, here's Leonard. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. John Franklin Myers. And now it is 4th and 17. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. The Titans with Chinore DK deep to return. Going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Ward. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Pretty cool look right there. Like the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Ward setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. On fourth down, Ward. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Leonard. Cut down the field, it's Cooper. Touchdown, New York!
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. The courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Titans nothing.
Stout all set to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Ward now. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. To the air with Ward. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. It's going to be first down Titans.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are a-moving.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Ward setting the pass. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on second down. Ward's going to throw it. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First and 10 here for Ward. And he's found his target all 4 passes so far in this drive. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Colson Adivo's got it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Giants
First call here coming from the shotgun.
At their own 17-yard line.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, 2nd and 1. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set, left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Leonard to the air now. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. Taken out of bounds as he manages a couple. That's going to set up a Giants first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Leonard now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And out he goes after picking up 24 on the play. And it's going to be a New York first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Miles Sanders
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On second down, Leonard. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Down and 6 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Leonard now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Here's Leonard to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be hit right away and stopped, but it doesn't matter. He's got enough for that first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
Leonard setting up to throw. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. Defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. 30 into the red zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Complete to Carnell Tate.
Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Yeah, a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
At 7.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. They'll work it a couple yards past the line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that will make it first down Giants.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Sanders running dead ahead. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Taken down.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Leonard. Cut out left. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
36-yard line.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
To throw, Leonard buys time, rolling right. Connects with his receiver. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. To throw, here's Leonard. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
19 yards. That's another Giants first down.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. And this one's going to end up incomplete. Just too tough to hang on through that contact. It's going to make it 2nd and goal.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action now, Leonard. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Looking to throw, Leonard. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Singleton. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Ward. That's complete to Zach Ertz. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
A gain of 14. First down, Titans.
Ward setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to give the Titans a first down.
16 yards.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ward is set, 1st and 10. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Working on 2nd down. Ward. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air with Ward. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. So this one goes against the offense. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. He'll throw from his end zone. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing again here from the end zone. To the left side, Sanders has it. Hit there, and he's forced out. So gain of about 15 before it. And that gives New York the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Well, we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Hey, let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that first down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
For the Giants.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. There's a handoff to Singleton. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And it's going to be first down Titans. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Ward. It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up 4th down.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Leonard now. Buying some time right. Losing trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Jermaine Johnson. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 35. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Titans. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. On the return, here comes Austin. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Leonard to throw. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd down, Leonard. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Leonard setting up to throw. Gets this to Sanders. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Leonard to the air now. Throw caught by his running back. And he comes through. They've got the 1st down. Almost felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to them. And we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock. But, boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
He's got it inside the 25. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10
Now it's
at the
Leonard.
23-yard line.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. DK's the motion man. Ward now on third down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Giants are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what, with yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it.
Run their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Handoff here to Sanders. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To throw, Leonard. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35. That is the spark that they needed. 39 yards. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Pushing for the red zone. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he gets home. Touchdown, Giants. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Set up the screen. It's DK out wide. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Ward setting the pass. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. There's Paulson and Debo coming on the corner blitz. And this offense now facing a 4th and 14. Here comes the Titans punting unit. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Sanders. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Leonard now off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earned those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Looking to throw. Leonard escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw. Here's Leonard. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Now Ward. Look at that power. Deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm at that point now, Kate, where every one of these calls, every one of these decisions, every one of these passes scrutinize that much more. You try to go for it, push it down the field, but it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Ward setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Might have given his man just a little bit too much credit when it comes to speed on that one, Brock. Led him so far that even he couldn't get under that one.
Yeah, I think that's well said, Kate. The positive there, you felt that speed, right? You saw that separation. The bummer is you couldn't make the connection.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
That's excellent football there defensively. Critical situations in a tie game, you're forced to stop. Now, don't celebrate too early. There's still enough time here. They may have to get another, but kudos to them defensively.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, Leonard. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to set up a Giants 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singleton. He's got room to roam. Has room down the left sideline. The 30. The 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nicholas Singleton. That's his 2nd of the year.
Joey Slide.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. A give to Sanders, running right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. To the left and hauled in by Likely. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Leonard. That's on target to Cooper. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Leonard now. Look at that power, deep left side. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it.
Common mentality among so many of these pros, Kate, and we hear it a lot, is I want to be part of the solution. I don't want to be a part of the problem. But these interceptions, they're a problem.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Coming from the pistol, Singleton. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Titans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Finding inside and giving down to Singleton. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give the Titans a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys keep.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked off by Julian Love.
Lawrence pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Leonard. That's incomplete left side. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
To throw. He's not going to be able to get rid of this, and they got to him. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All right, they feel comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
Titans 28, Giants 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Lining up now to try the extra points. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Giants 21.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
You